Organic Mixology, and bienvenidos a Oaxaca, Mexico. I am in Oaxaca today. This is a special OMbassador video where I'm going to teach you a little bit about chocolate and make some traditional chocolate myself. It has been drank here in Oaxaca for thousands of years, and honestly it is everywhere. There are chocolate shops. Every time you go to a coffee shop, they've got too many. They've got the cafe, the chocolate. At every market there are chocolate stalls. It is a passion for people. And today, I'm going to try making some and try it for the first time. Let's go. Let's start with the basics. This is a cacao tree. The cacao tree produces these big pods, and snuggled up inside the pods are cocoa beans, the raw materials for chocolate. This tree is native to Mexico, and the first chocolate that was ever consumed was thousands of years ago by the indigenous peoples of Mesoamerica. They would roast the beans, grind them up, and mix them with hot water to be drank as chocolate. Where I am now, Oaxaca, is known as the birthplace of chocolate because this is where the Spaniards first encountered chocolate and brought back cocoa beans in the early 1500s. It was from there that chocolate spread across Europe. So, back in New York, and here's what I brought back with me. So we got some chocolate semi-amargo. So basically this is just ground cocoa mixed with sugar, cinnamon, and almond. And this is the traditional way they do it in Oaxaca. So in a minute here, I'm gonna make some hot water, mix this in, and make my own hot chocolate. But one thing I do want to let you know is that I was surprised by the amount of chocolate there that was only drinkable. When we think of chocolate normally, at least me as an American, I think of chocolate in the bar kind. But after doing some research, found out that this stuff has been around for less than 200 years. It was only in 1828 that the Dutch invented the chocolate press, which they used to take the bean to separate the cocoa powder from the cocoa butter, combine it with liquids and solidify it to make a bar that we got our first chocolate bar. So basically, this is the real deal. This is what they've been using for thousands of years, and this is pretty darn modern. Honestly, I was surprised to see that, and all of the shops reflected that in Oaxaca. When I say they were chocolate shops everywhere, they were mostly chocolate like this, in bars formed to make chocolate. Either that, or they do use it as a seasoning there quite often. So there were a lot of mole shops as well, which I love mole, so I'm down with that. Okay, so let's make some chocolate. Let's do this. So my water is starting to heat up, and I'm gonna add in my little chocolate square. Traditionally, Mexicans use a wooden kind of whisk called a molinillo to break it up and froth up the chocolate. But since I don't have one on hand, I'm gonna use a regular whisk. Heard that that works just as well. So here we go. Put my chocolate in. Okay, so the molinillo is rapidly pushed between hands to create a froth. So I'm gonna do the same with my whisk. A little frothing, okay. Good, it's almost all dissolved, yeah! Keep whisking! Okay, we're there. I'm gonna turn off the heat here. Pivot over to my mug, and let's pour this in. Looking good. So chocolate is traditionally served with a sweetened bread on the side, and here I've got a Mexican concha. So you take a piece of the bread, dip it in the chocolate, and here you go. Oh, really rich. You can really taste the cinnamon in there. even with the water, it retains a kind of richness I would have thought would only have come from milk. This is fabulous. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this chocolate latte. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and please go to organicmixology.com, purchase some OM Liqueurs, and keep eating chocolate. Thanks all. Bye.